Welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Just us, I think.
Looks that way so far.
Good, because we geared up our cats last time and didn't end up using them because Cyber Canadian joined.
I didn't gear up my cat.
I thought you went and got some cheap G-rank stuff like I did too.
Nope, I didn't have the ore.
Still closed. Much like my soul. Well, this is a 6-star clear up.
Oh, so this should be fairly easy.
I need to warm up. While I was downloading Tetris 99 to try today, I also picked up a couple of demos of games that sounded interesting, including a couple of Picross ones. I don't know why, but the Picross games on Switch are all doing this new thing where they also do colours. So, like, instead of just like a line being, say, 5, 4, 3, you've got to space it out amongst 15 or whatever. It's like, okay, 5 blue, 4 black, 3 red. Which would be fine if they still followed the rules for Picross, but they don't, because that's just how many colours are involved in the line, not the order in which the colours are done.
Okay.
So the 5 could be like 3 blue and 2 red, as long as the numbers added up to how many there's supposed to be.
I see.
I'm so used to the normal way of working out Picross lines, it just broke my brain and I couldn't do it. And I don't want to do it either because I like the old way better. But yeah, it threw me, like, if it was just, this is the order, work it out, and also they happen to be these colours to make a nice picture when you're done, fine. I've played a game like that.
Well, there goes the Picross streams.
It's so weird because it's deliberately confusing. But maybe that's what people wanted.
Innovation for you.
One of them was kind of like a remake of one of the ones I played on Steam called Pix-a-Pic, I think, or something similar. Of like the 3 Picross games I covered, one of those, there's a Switch version. Although it sounds like he hired a composer to do proper music for the Switch version, because if I remember rightly, I distinctly said when I was playing the PC version, this is free music.
Yep, probably.
On repeat. Forever. The Switch version had good music.
Worse gameplay.
Yes. And as like one entirely made for the Switch was the exact same way. Doing the weird colour thing.
Did I call this Celtas? I don't think I did.
If you did, I didn't notice. For last of healing. Kill that cat. Although the heals are effective. They get their little healy pot so much faster than I get mine.
That's because this is just a generation and not a big heal.
No, I mean like I've got the equivalent of the Monster Hunter world thing. What's it called?
Oh,
again?
you mean the Oasis.
Hunter's Oasis, yeah, I was staring right at it and I forgot which skill it was. Although I have put the SP boost on, I suppose. It doesn't help.
Yep, that makes it a lot slower. This is the Astalos.
Yes, his English name is Astalos. Because he's all about that ass that he doesn't have.
Yep.
He's jealous of those who do.
He's really swoopy coming for that boot.
You've been watching some kind of bad influence.
No, I've been watching bird memes.
That's a bad influence. Oh, right, I forgot the tradition was I had the webcam on for this. I'm looking at Sora and she's preparing a toy to be thrown.
No!
Oh, I hit it, but it didn't bring it down.
Okay, where's he going?
Stretch. There we go. Oh, thankfully somebody remembered to paintball it. And since Valinar isn't taking credit, I'm going to choose to believe it was me.
Sure, let's say it was you.
Mm-hmm. He didn't get very far though.
Just into the next zone.
Heck, I'm sorry. Kill him. With your crappy... Well, it's not crappy, it's G rank, so... Doing more damage than your cat.
Probably.
Oops, I did that archaic thing of zoning.
But mine is a healer cat.
I don't know what type mine is.
If that's your first cat, that's just a charisma cat.
Oh, yeah, that's what it'll be. Oh, sorry, it's charismatic. No shiny on the ground.
Yep.
Paintballs and zones, what is this? A callback to the 3DS.
Yes, basically an uprest 3DS game.
He went back where he was. I'm going to look on Reddit for what's in the news, so I have something to talk about. So I kind of accidentally covered everything while playing Prey. Oh, there's that game that's getting review bombed because there's a Easter egg in it making fun of... No, Siri, no. I don't know what it thought I said.
But I mean, I looked at the game and it just looks like a first-person horror game on Steam, so I wasn't interested to begin with.
It seemed like it's good publicity for a game that would otherwise be largely ignored.
Oh yeah, Reggie retired. Bowser's taking over Nintendo.
Yeah, the only interesting part is that his surname is Bowser.
Fitting, really.
Yeah, maybe Peach will finally marry him.
Nah, won't happen. He's
Yeah, that's true.
Platonic relationship with Mario.
No, Odyssey is now canon that she's just a cock tease.
Wasn't she always?
Well, yeah, but that confirmed it because Odyssey is about marriage.
There's another shiny there where he ate. Ow. Got splattered.
Take this. Yeah, what do you think about that? Got my camera sitting in front of me where my hunter arts are, so I couldn't tell what was ready. Yeah, I moved it.
Let's see how long we get to enjoy the oasis before it moves.
Mario will marry him. Yes, that will be the canon. They'll both just get together because Peach has led them on for way too long.
Isn't that basically the Bowsette storyline?
Yes, as it turns out. And the magic cats, of course.
Of course. The sentient magic cats.
Yes, they have personalities and voices.
Oh look who showed up.
Is it Mr.
Dracula's.
Oh, I thought I saw a Velocidrome at the start of the hunt.
Oh, this is gonna make getting carves annoying.
He's hopefully wastes all his time just roaring at us.
Get that.
Thank goodness it hit you. Okay, I'll just... Oh, he might be leaving? No.
Nope. Thank you.
Quite a
yeah,
big
did
one
you
as well.
see the EDF Iron Rain gameplay?
Fire? I thought it was Iron Rain.
Iron Rain, I said Iron Rain.
You said Fire and Rain.
I said Iron Rain. EDF Iron
Chat,
Rain.
he said Fire and Rain. Right? I'm not the only one that heard that. But either way, I have not seen any new gameplay.
It was like some sort of news thing, got an early look at it.
Oh no, the embargo lifted on the 22nd. That's what it was.
Ah, I see. And yeah, it looked good. The only thing that's worrying me, I didn't see any vehicles get summoned.
Oh, what the hell does the Air Raider do then?
And there was no mention of Air Raider.
It's only Wing Diver that's not in it. I thought.
Wing Diver is in it.
Oh, in that case, they've done away with Air Raider then, because there's that new
Yep.
class, and I thought it replaced Wing Diver.
Nope.
Huh.
Wing Diver is still here.
Well then.
So yeah,
Oh,
it's just
it's been a while,
Ranger,
Walker.
Fencer, Wing Diver, and Attack on Titan.
Yes, that'll be the class I'm trying. Going full weave this time.
And the Wing Diver had a normal assault rifle that didn't shoot forever or anything.
What day in
Also,
March
like-
is that out again?
22nd of April, possibly.
Sounds about right. I was forgetting that some of the final high rank hunts are harder than early G rank.
April 11 in Japan, possibly worldwide.
Okay, let's do some early G rank.
Okay.
Sure, that's a nice easy G rank to start with. Just a nice warm up of G rank. Now it sounds like I'm being sarcastic, I'm not. Just leant into it a bit too hard. You have an hour before you work. Well, good news, because there's only an hour and a half left of stream. I haven't even taken a hunt.
Yeah, I was eating, sorry.
This is
There's
Sora.
like
She's got a skeleton face.
a new mechanic in EDF.
Hmm.
Once per mission you can like overcharge yourself
only a
and like
game.
have unlimited
Why do you have
stamina
to
and
be
everything.
Ooh.
Except for like the Attack on Titan class,
Oh. Why is he
Which
not allowed
summons
to do
it?
it?
a giant scorpion that you can ride.
Okay, that's an acceptable balance. Thank you, Stephen, for the bits, or Stefan. I got my internet fixed also, hello, congratulations.
So I get the feeling that the new class might be a tad strong.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see.
I hope so. Just have the Attack on Titan theme playing in my head over and over. Yeah, you got here during the Monster Hunter section, so there's barely anyone here.
Yep. I found one of them.
But one of the people here.
Yes. It's a bear for some reason. I think his name might be Jeff.
Bearson. I've heard of him.
Mhm.
He has quite the, I was going to say repertoire. I guess that could still apply. Reputation was the word I meant. How would I go to the complicated version of a word rather than the simple?
I have no idea.
Jeff Bearson, as I live and breathe. Attack on Titan is just shit. No, early on it had promise.
Then it turned to crap.
Yes. Early on when it was just incredibly depressing and bleak and no character seemed safe. Along with just like the Titans being just weird and almost like just kind of like a zombie apocalypse where you don't need to give character to the enemy.
Yep.
But then they went way too hard on but the humans are the real baddies.
I mean, aren't they always? Isn't that always the downfall of like
It's harder
zombie
to
shows?
swallow when like cannibal giants are destroying the world.
My mount failed because of the ledge. Oh yeah, and the new EDF has character customization now.
That sounds like loot boxes.
I don't think there's loot boxes.
Oh good, Japan hasn't fully embraced loot boxes yet. They will.
Eventually. I mean, they have gacha games, so. there's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
loot
that's true.
boxes.
They've got something that's almost
They've got loot
worse.
box containment.
Yeah, it hasn't branched out into like genres that just should not have them.
Yes. Oh, and I see
Sora, what are you doing?
Slash as a hammer that I want.
You missed your bed. Hammer is? Oh, it's the crab one, right? I think I saw a giant crab
like a
pincer
crab.
before we went on the hunt.
bear is too small.
So not just for the other bears here, and it's tiny. Not just for the comparisons, because like humans being the real baddies comparison to The Walking Dead, it kind of followed the same structure and had the same problems as Attack on Titan developed. Early Walking Dead, well, Season 1 and Season 3 are good because no one seemed safe.
Yes.
But then once characters got popular and you're like, oh, they're never going to do this or this, except maybe if a season is lacking in viewership. It became less interesting. Although if you don't like the Attack on Titan manga because the person who draws it can't draw, I would be perfectly fine with that. Because it is very badly drawn.
There are some mangas that are okay, even if the art is kind of crap.
Have you seen the first few issues of Attack on Titan?
I have not, and I won't.
I genuinely believe that the Titans were just supposed to look like normal giant humans.
The Kyoto Annie look is an accident?
I mean, yes, but I mean, I'm joking because they are mentally disfigured, but every person just looks bad. Roar.
Nah, I'm zoning.
Oh, that's what was happening. I was like, Wolfmar should have got grabbed there. One down.
Yep.
Sora's having a hell of a time just destroying her bed. I got its brain!
How did you get the brain? Just got fur?
Cortex. I knew where to dig. The trick was to go for the head.
And here I was carving the butt.
That's how you get the good rump meat. Well, rump meat, not good rump meat.
Also, you shouldn't eat bear. It's not good for you.
Do people eat bear?
Yes.
Oh. Is it one of those meats where if you only ate it you'd die because it doesn't have... It doesn't have some nutrient you need? Or vitamin?
I think it's like deadly parasites.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
I think that's the problem with bear meat.
Somebody tell anti-vaxxers that bear meat is a good substitute for vaccination. Just clean out the human race a little bit. But not at the expense of bringing back diseases that will hurt everybody. It's just very fatty meat. Let's see.
Or was the deadly parasite just ice bears?
You mean polar bears?
Polar bears, yes.
Ice bears? Ice bears is like the Monster Hunter equivalent. Oh, I got a dispatch notification that my Halloween 2018 DVD, or Blu-ray rather, is shipped, so I'll be watching that on my day off.
Have you seen it before, or...?
Nope. Didn't go to the cinema for it. A horror movie isn't something I'd like go to the cinema to see, I think. But I am excited to see it.
Let me know if it's good or not.
I will do. I'll yammer about it in Isaac on Tuesday. And I'll hopefully find time to at least watch a little bit of Umbrella Academy to see if that's any good.
The hell is Umbrella Academy?
This is like the third time you've asked. It's the new thing on Netflix based on a comic, not DC or Marvel.
Ah, yep. Yes.
I was talking about Halloween 2018.
I know about the washing bear.
The washing bear? Is that one of the villains?
No, that's a raccoon.
Oh. Finish him! Finish him! Or stun him, that's fine too.
Not dead yet. We'll be dead soon, hopefully.
Yep. Healy dealies for all. As long as you're human.
I think I got nothing but fur. Yep.
Yeah, you're stopping me from carving. This is G rank stuff, we actually want this. I don't see any interesting news.
Yep, it's pretty slow. I mean, we've covered the big news this week.
Yeah. Dare I look at the coming soon list on Steam?
No, don't go there. How low is Anthem's score on OpenCritic? Let's find out.
See all upcoming releases.
60%, that doesn't sound good.
60% isn't terrible, it's above average.
Is it though?
Well, I guess by Game Critic review scores, no, that is very below, but you know.
Yes, OpenCritic is the new version of Metacritic.
How does it differ?
I don't know, it's better.
All upcoming releases.
Well, best of luck to you.
There's a game coming out called Elephants Can't Jump.
Is it about elephants that can or
it
cannot jump?
It looks like somebody's first game.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All upcoming releases. How many of these are porn?
I haven't seen any porn yet on the first page. Oh, and then I tried to load the full list beyond one page and it said, oops, sorry, can't do that. Alright, refreshing seemed to have done it though. G-Rank Daimyo Hermitor? For a villager request? Sure.
This looks like knockoff Mountain Blade. Deadly Kingdom. This looks terrible. Jesus.
Oh, hang on, yeah. Okay, there's a game called Hentai Story. Only had to go 2 pages deep.
That's just the obvious one. You might have overlooked one.
That's true.
Like Mac L. Oliver's dating trainer. That was on the first page.
Well, 3 later, there's one called Sapper Hentai. I don't know. And then Erotic Girls Match 3.
Okay then.
Oh, we're on the other.
Ooh, I'm in the secret area.
Reminds me of a joke from a Simpsons episode set in the future where I think Marge or Lisa says when they're watching television, Fox turned into a hardcore porn network faster than I realized, or something along those lines. Steam is like that. That's the way it's going. It's just transforming before our very eyes, faster than we ever thought possible.
Nah. It's not that bad yet.
The upcoming releases are... I don't know this map very well, so it might take me a little while to get there.
I think you just have to go northeast.
Okay, how about this game then? It's called Woman's Body, for Adults.
Okay. That's a game name.
If you just click on it, it's a bunch of like square tiles of tits and vagina.
Nice.
It's a card game with images of various female naked body parts that will test your memory.
It's memory, but
Oh,
it's
it's the
great.
memory card, like that mini game in Slay the Spire, yeah. Yep, it's literally just pictures of erotic body parts of ladies.
Oh boy. That's great.
This part of the game is aimed at an adult audience.
You don't say.
In this game, you will look at female parts of the body, remember their appearance, and then find a pair of cards. 44 cards to
Retro
memorize.
Simulator 2019. Nice.
44 cards and 18 whole levels. Also, there's another version of the same game called Woman's Body,
Yep.
which is just
But not
it's the
for
same.
adults.
Not for adults, yes. Maybe that one's censored.
Probably.
I thought all of them had to be censored on Steam now.
Not anymore, I think.
Oh.
They got rid of that, I think.
Because that would require them to do any kind of validation, yeah, understandable.
Yes. I think they tried banning like decent porn games. People got mad at them and now everything can be like full on nudity.
Why bother keeping a clean store when you get 30% of anything on it?
I mean, the store was already tainted by like asset flips and terrible games, so
They
why
should have
bother?
cracked down on the asset flips as well.
Yes, I know, but if they are not gonna do that, why keep porn
Yeah,
games off?
I guess. But there's so many low effort porn games that they're just hoping will sell because look porn. There's a game coming out called Arsonist. I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I just read PUBG in chat. PUBG is doing a crossover event. You have 3 guesses to guess with which game.
Oh, I think I saw, but I'm blanking on it now.
Doing a crossover event with Terra.
Oh, that no,
The
that I did
MMO.
not hear. What are they doing in both games to represent the collaboration?
I have only seen the Terra items, which is the outfit of the PUBG guy, so the white shirt, red tie.
Oh, right, yeah. But that's not
The-
PlayerUnknown's
the
armor,
Jeep.
that's just the guy on the front cover.
Yes, the Jeep is a mount in Terra now, and an airplane. The drop airplane is also a mount in Terra now.
Dear, oh dear.
Yes, that game is dead.
I mean, they have the Joker and Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, so how can PUBG possibly be dead unless you're talking about Terra?
I mean, Terra will never die because of the Ellen market.
I want to know how they managed to get the rights to do a Joker and Harley Quinn costume in their game and yet pick the worst iterations of both to do it. Although Harley Quinn was fine in Suicide Squad, but the Joker was
Maybe
awful.
those were the cheapest.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how like licensing works. Can you license just one specific version of someone iconic like the Joker?
Probably. And I don't think so, Zeppo.
I missed what you said because I still have Steam up.
You don't want to see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I looked. So the PUBG half hasn't been like revealed properly yet, or if it has, you just haven't caught it.
I haven't caught it, no. I just saw the Terra tweet.
You follow the Terra Twitter?
Nope. I'm in Courts FC.
Oh yeah, that's a mistake. Mole Ninja Girls. Is this like a fetish for them having moles? Hang on.
It's probably like.
Oh no,
Ambrose.
no, it wasn't mole. It was an exclamation. Sorry, it wasn't mole. It's an exclamation mark. It's Mole Ninja Girls.
Is a Mo Ninja Girl.
No, like someone called Mo, like the guy from Simpsons. Mo, it's like yeah, MOE
It's Moe.
exclamation mark. But
Moe.
is that a
It's
porn
type
thing?
Of character.
Oh.
It's a character archetype that's sickeningly cute.
Oh,
describe it.
also the opening page has like, it's got microtransactions and it says body gacha.
Ugh.
You transfer to a school and start a new school life, all the while hiding you're a genius ninja.
Okay.
I prefer
Oi.
to think that it's more like Mo Sislak.
I wanted it to be Mole. Like the animal. Who captured this?
Wait, you didn't? Ugh.
Nope. I would have killed the giant crab.
Visual novel that contains the perfect blend of reality and out of the ordinary. Be the ultimate genius ninja and unmask the girls. Dare I read on?
Nope.
I'm gonna. The ending of the story will change based on the choices you make during the story. Your own unique story awaits you. These large-scale love story games are different from either anime, manga, or romance novels, but are just as enjoyable. Get close with your favourite girl and enjoy school life. That sentence wasn't as interesting, but I think this next one might be. You're a genius ninja that hides your true identity and transfers to Miyazaki School, surrounded by girls your age. You finally get the peaceful everyday school life that you've always longed for. After a series of events, you end up starting a ninja seeking club at school to find ninjas. As you spend your day busy with girls and club activities, you start to discover the true identities of your fellow club members. Can you unmask your favourite girl's identity? And what's the big secret behind the school?
Everyone's a ninja.
Yes, everyone is a ninja. I'm pretty sure we can all gather that from the information provided.
Yep.
Everyone is a ninja.
Secret.
And it's just an excuse to have lesbian sex in some manner. Ah, dear.
Yep.
What else is
Steam
there?
is a shit show.
It's an amusing shit show to watch from, great distance. I guess Slash must have run out of time. Was that already an hour?
I don't think so.
No, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. But goodbye anyway.
We've scared him away with our talk.
No, we've told him about 3 games he must play right now before work. He has to work really hard to get it all out of the way. Alright, well now that
There's a
we're...
new Anno game coming out.
Oh yeah! We'll go back to
1800.
doing some cleanup, I think.
Let's see what horrible DRM is on it. Denuvo, anti-temper, Ubisoft account.
Oh, doubly so though, yep.
Nope, no thank you.
It's a cap quest also.
What are we capping? That Duran Boros?
The Moving Mountain.
Oh, it's a cleanup quest, okay.
Yep.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I'm gonna sneeze again. Did I eat? Hang on. Yeah, oh, that time you came quickly. Hello, yes. No, this way, this side. Come here this way, Sora.
What the hell is VC Cuber?
Maybe they meant VR and did it wrong. No, not a cat quest, a cap quest.
Looks terrible.
Oh, there's a game, a free game, called Kiss Me. Wait, that's apparently out. It says it's out in January. Help sexy hentai anime style girl to escape from annoying men. You're playing as a naked anime girl, and the enemies on the levels are slightly chubby looking nerds with Kiss Me above them.
Yep. But a lot of these porn games are stuck on the new release list forever because they never come out.
It's early access and has microtransactions to play as different girls.
Excellent. Sounds quality.
Amy is a secretary in a huge company, a pretty sexy woman who just wants to do her job well, but the office plankton is haunting her. Yeah, haunting, not hunting. Okay. All those office rats felt in love with sexy girl and are trying to do their best to kiss Amy. But she is not interested in their kisses. Because she is a lesbian and is not interested in men.
Plot twist.
So she is doing her best to escape. Oh, sorry, I read that too well. She is doing all her best to escape. Help Amy to escape from annoying men in her office. Go from one door to another to find the exit in the shortest time. Some doors may be closed, so you must find the key. You must run away and jump over the men to escape. Remember, if they will catch her, they will kiss her and it will kill her. Because it's a little known fact, but if a man kisses a lesbian, they just explode.
Yep.
Okay. Kiss Me is a funny game to kill the time. Cool hentai anime personages. Easy controls. 24 levels. 78 type of dances. 27 tracks and many, many kisses, close brackets that were never opened. Okay.
Okay, I found the game as well.
Yep.
It's called Ecchi Neko Girls Puzzle.
Okay.
And the description is quite something.
Yep. Tell me more.
This game is an ordinary puzzle game. Here you can find your Neko girl. Passing the levels, you can open the entire gallery of Neko girls and be the happiest man on earth. Yep.
Did Kensei
And
make this
it's-
game, or?
Just slightly nude.
Now, when you say
Anime
slightly
waifus.
nude, what are you meaning? What is slightly nude?
Just like
Nude but
panties
covered
bra.
up? Oh, panties and...
I
Okay,
think.
well that's not nude. That's in your lingerie or underwear.
And it's a sliding tile puzzle. Like
Oh,
where
yeah.
one piece is missing and you slide it together to form a picture.
You know why a lot of these like rush porn games are those basic game types? It's
Yep,
because
because the
they come pre-installed on like
assets, yeah.
Game Maker and things. You're just adding the assets of like the pictures and stuff.
Yep, just a picture and done.
Yep. Super President, How to Rule the Country.
That sounds good.
I'd be very surprised if I click on this and it's porn, but it's caught my interest.
It's gonna be another Trump sim.
I
There's
was
like
expecting
30
it
of
to be a
those.
Trump take piss, but it's very clearly Vladimir Putin in the thumbnail.
Nice.
He has one giant foot.
Almost the same thing.
Almost. Help the true patron of Mother Earth, Tsar Vladimir, to overcome his psychedelic trip and find the way to the desired throne, so that order and prosperity could reign over the country once again.
Okay, that's Putin propaganda. Okay.
Yeah, that's very strange.
That's not that strange.
It's described by the person who made it, as a 2D meme platformer.
Yep. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, I was going to read the description, but there's way too much. What?
It's an essay.
Yeah, what is my sword called? It's just the G-rank version of the starting gear, Elder Blade. It's not from a monster, it's just a fossil.
Yep.
Also,
Build it as soon as you reach G rank.
cat quest. No, that we're anywhere near killing it, but... Yeah, remember it's high rank though, it's not G rank.
Yeah, but Duran bonus always takes a while to get to the level.
Yeah, always doing spin to win. Oh, there's a game for you, it's called Dragon Snake VR.
Nice. Sloth Heart to Heart. This looks like the usual visual novel crap. With terrible art, nice. And poker.
Is it terrible furry art or is it terrible human art?
Terrible human art.
But it had sloth in the title.
Doesn't tell me anything.
I guess it just meant it in like the sinful sense.
Possibly.
Oh, is that the game you wrote? No, wait, that's a different name. Ecchi Neko Girl Puzzle. That's not the one you read out, is it? There's so many of them, it's hard to tell. Okay, that's a risky pick. There's one called If My Heart Had Wings. That could be something legitimate. It could just be like a walking simulator, pretentious thing, or it could just be low-class porn. Before I press on it, let's place bets.
Also be a normal visual novel, like one of the good ones.
Yeah, could be. It says Flight
my
Diary
guess.
afterwards, so you're like serious.
Ooh, never mind.
So the
Flight
full title is
Diary
If My Heart Had Wings dash Flight Diary dash.
Ooh, that's convoluted enough to be Japanese made, which might make it decent, but that's also a lot of crap one of those.
Is that limp?
Don't think so.
It might just
Can't
be
tell
strung.
you the-
Alright, I'm pressing on it. The first screenshot does not give me hope. Well,
I see it.
If My Heart Had Wings Flight Diary is technically a fan disc for My Heart Had Wings. It includes 6 stories, including the prologue and epilogue of the main story, and acts as a sort of
okay.
sequel to the original. But it's all just like, this is all just like softcore, right? You have an anime waifu? Yeah, it's a softcore one.
Okay one.
It's a softcore one. Okay, that's not worth making fun of.
Halfway to quality.
Oh, the art was
not
okay,
terrible. Could be a lot worse.
Not like the Kiss Me game we just saw.
Yes. Nope. Probably should concentrate on fighting this thing.
Dare you not call Durham Boris's name? Or Spin to Win as he's also known. Or Helicopter. Although while he's doing this helicopter, that's a good chance to look. Okay, there's a game called Don't Save the Princess. Let's play specs on this. Is this going to be like feminist propaganda, or is it just going to be porn, or a legitimate game?
I'm guessing porn.
I'm going to say politically motivated feminist thing. Let's press on it and see.
It's a terrible side scroller.
What the hell?
With no porn.
Would not expect it to look like that based on the title.
It doesn't look great.
No. An anti-runner in which you control the obstacles instead of the runner. Oh, so you're like stopping the hero from rescuing you.
Ah, I see.
Does that count as... I don't know, did they go into the reason why? Let's see.
No, I don't think it's propaganda. It's just a terrible game. Although it might be good, it just looks terrible. You might want to hire a better artist. No offense.
It does say in the description that it's just a like a stand-in page. That's not what I'm looking for.
The store page is early access.
The store page is early access. I'm trying to think of the word I'm blanking on for that type of situation. Placeholder. It's a placeholder. Would have been more interesting if it's feminist propaganda.
Okay, let's see. There's another game right below it. Rifle Fight Django style.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
And it looks... Okay, yep, that's porn. It might be a porn fighting game? Or rhythm? No, it's rhythm shooting. What?
Rhythm shooting? Well, like Igaruga, or?
Yeah, I think so. It's hard to tell from the screenshots. Okay, this game has an interesting title. I need to find out what it is. Egg is broken, heart is too.
Egg is heart is broken too? Is that what you said?
Egg is broken, heart is too.
Oh. So his heart is broken because his egg is broken.
It's a side-scrolling jumping game where you play a chicken, dodge eggs. That's not as interesting as I hoped.
This is just like a jigsaw, but it's of like porn pictures. The description though is strange.
So the descriptions of those kind of games usually are.
It's called Ecchi Girls. And the description is, welcome to the incredible world of Ecchi Girls. Immersed in the game, you can find your new wife and forget about all the external problems.
Yep. Sounds about right.
It's very strange. Oh, and there's an R18 plus patch, which I presume means like nudity.
Yes. That usually means nudity.
What are you guys saying with the nudity, Sora? Nudity? Oops, it's kind of staring at me. I mean, you're nude, for the record.
Is that Evelyn? I don't think it is. So hard to tell with Durham Boros.
Chat's just like talking about something I haven't kept up with.
I mean, that's understandable.
That looks like porn, but it's got an innocent name. Oh, hello, raccoon.
Oh, another Sakura game. It's like the 10,000 stuff. them. So many of those.
No, that wasn't what I was expecting based
never finish it.
based on the title Sakura Tempest. I also thought it was an anime girl in the thumbnail, but it wasn't, as it turns out. It's an 18 plus rated yaoi visual novel dating sim set in a Japanese high school.
Yep. And it's early access.
Wait, is it?
Yes.
How can a visual novel be early access?
Because it's a Sakura game. They never finish anything.
Doesn't that just mean, like, if you're playing it, you're just going to end up with blue balls?
Yes.
How big are their hands? Is that a question about the game I'm looking at?
That's a yaoi meme.
I don't understand.
Usually yaoi artists are bad at anatomy because it's like it's kind of a stereotype.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
It's usually Japanese women that are not very good with men and thus have no idea about proportions of men. But with the advent of the internet, that has lessened somewhat. So
okay.
Old yaoi, like doujinishi, usually have very, very weird proportions, like tiny heads and giant hands.
Like that Twitter account for likes.
Yes, but that's...
But not like parody, yes. Okay, I understand. Oh, apparently I'm stunned.
Yes, I can't tell what's going on.
I'm stunned again.
I've lost the Ouroboros in the high grass. Isn't it ready soon?
It bloody should be.
It's still very angry.
My waist is still up. Wait, yes it is. Where did I place it?
Near the waterline, possibly?
Great. That'll make it easy to find.
Have you lost it in the high grass?
Yeah. Maybe I left. Maybe I used it in the previous room.
It's possible. Don't see it here.
Is that all now? Nope, it's not even moving. Wait, no, it's just... I don't think it's limping. Wait, no, it's like looking very haggard. I think it is.
Okay, I only have one trap, so we gotta be sure.
I have two. I'll put one of mine down.
Okay. Good luck.
Electricity in the water. What could possibly go wrong?
Might make it super effective.
Hentai Ninja. Again, based on the art in the thumbnail, you would not think it looks like it does. Damn, it doesn't. It looks super, like, low-headed and stuff. You can tell it's tired. Oh, there we go.
Yep, it was very close.
Oh, it's a rip-off of Fruit Ninja, except there's literal fruits that look like penises.
Nice.
It's not eggplants, it's just penises. In this very fun game, you need to show all of your skill with your ninja sword to cut the food, and create combos to destroy the censorship and be able to delight with delicious surprise girls. A very cool casual game to play and pass the time.
There's a game coming out that's called Press F to Pay Respects. That meme is like a million years too late. It's a clicker game.
Nice.
And I recognize this template. This is a bot, like straight up bot asset.
Oh, also, this game I'm looking at right now is this game relevant to you, rather, Steam section, because I played Do Not Feed the Monkeys. It's nice to have a meme translator on the stream. I'm getting an insight into how Valinor spent the early 2000s.
Bikini Surfer Girl Wild Vagina. It looks like an early, like, Nintendo 64 game.
Nice. Oh, that's kitsch. That's retro. That's in.
It might actually be a decent game.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. I didn't expect that from the title.
Looks can be deceiving. Oh damn, this is a capture quest as well. Oh well. We'll still do it.
What are we capturing?
Ignactor. Did you speed this one out? Bikini Surfer Girl, Wild Wahine?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
the one that looks like a Nintendo 64 game.
Okay, that's... I thought it sounded familiar.
Rockwood Academy? No, that might be a normal game. With visual novel elements.
Okay, there's one. It's Chinese, I think, called Four Color Fantasy, very large breasted anime girl in the thumbnail. Do we think it's a legitimate game? Do we think it's an asset flip?
That's a porn game. I'm betting it's a porn game. Yep,
I'm
it
also...
is.
Oh, okay, fine. Buried the lead. Alright, what about this one? Adaka Shisuji Naked Butlers.
That's an Otome game.
What does that mean?
Reverse dating sim. Where you play the girl and try to date the boys.
Oh! I thought you meant it involved rape.
No.
Well, because reverse dating sounds like non-consensual.
That's something else.
A butler bullying visual novel for people who love butlers by people who love butlers.
Yep. That sounds like an Otome game, alright.
So you bully your butlers into loving you?
Probably.
I don't fully understand. I need to see more.
It piqued your interest.
One day our protagonist suddenly loses his job. Driven to his wit's end, he happens upon a mysterious flyer. Daily wages, 30,000 yen, an easy job anyone can do. You can even sit around all day if you want. Interested applicants may apply at the following address. It's a big connector. Feeling dubious but lacking any other options, our hero makes his way to the location listed in the flyer where he finds a palatial estate with chalk white walls and dazzling butlers. According to the butlers, the owner of the estate is out of town, and as the butlers must continue to perform their duties even in his absence, they're searching for a substitute master.
Oh, so it's not an Otome game, but it's a reality game.
Our protagonist's sadistic side begins to awaken as he continues to give them increasingly preposterous orders.
Yep. Okay. Add to wish list.
Looks can be deceiving. It wasn't quite what we thought it was. It's a good death beam. Click your teeth. Eat it. Don't interrupt my barrel food though. Interrupted my barrel food. We broke the Geneva Convention.
Up on fighting these guys, I can't read Steam and play this.
Yeah, Ignactor is a bit too persistent.
Doesn't have spin brakes.
This early access as well? No. So I guess there is that.
It might just never release.
It releases in 5 days. Oh, that said, it might release to early access in 5 days. Now that I think about it. This Ignactor is very large.
I think that's just igniters in general.
Nah, but really though. More. Considering this an extra challenge
We've covered
mode.
this much ground and we've only reached releases in 5 days. Jesus.
Yes, that's true. It's hard mode to do this at the same time as also fighting.
Remember Cap Quest.
Yes.
Range on that beam.
Oh, okay. Place some bets on this one.
Okay, let me hear it.
It's written very... I want to describe how it's written after I say what the title is. Genius Nazi Girl Go Pets Chan Ep 1.
That's porn.
So it's written as Genius, exclamation mark, then in all capitals, Nazi dash girl, Then
Yep.
Gopals, but like with 2 capital P's in the middle of the word. Dash Chan, and then Ep1 is in all small letters.
That's porn.
Let's press on it and find out, shall we?
Does it have the sexual content tag?
I think you're playing as like an anime girl Nazi in love with Hitler. Because the first picture is her like looking at a picture of like, here's a typical anime girl, here's a slightly older anime girl, and here's Hitler. And they're... I need to know more. This is a slightly different history to the world we know. Having been appointed propaganda minister at the age of 14, the genius girl Jerry Gopals, together with her private secretaries Goebbels, yeah, Rolly and Flute,
Nice.
is up to all sorts of secret maneuvers.
Yep, it's porn.
One of the subtitles
porn.
is Hitler replying, "I haven't been called a cunt since primary school."
Jesus Christ. Steam, please, what are you doing? That's both hilarious and terrible.
Sadly, they haven't done like a very in-depth description, because I would like to know more. There's a picture of her looking at a real picture of a World War II tank and her going, ooh. And she has a swastika armband on.
Obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
Game is now banned in Germany.
Yep, by default. But what if, though, Hitler had an enemy girlfriend? Maybe what happened wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it would still have happened. It wasn't big.
Yeah, but maybe if he had somewhere to stick it. Dear, dear. That is a unique thing. I did not expect to see
I'm
that.
not sure if that's all that unique.
It must be. Hitler was in one of the Dragon Ball Z movies, but that was as a joke. Alright, game called Super Kittens. The thumbnail is blue with Super Kittens written in capital letters on it. What kind of game is this?
Not porn, but that low quality, acid flicky kind of game.
I'm going to presume that the kittens are like anime girls with cat bits. Isn't that what Eva Braun was for? No.
That's the tail. Got the tail from the tail.
But I need to... Ignactor Chen needs to leave me alone. Alright, I'm pressing on Super Kittens.
Okay.
Oh, this is just a rip-off of a game I played. You're a kitten who explores space with super cuteness powers. Game is currently in beta. It's just like you go around from the cat's point of view and knock shit over. I played an indie game like that ages ago. They offered to put my cat in the game, but I didn't have a cat, so I couldn't. Weird thing though is, you play as a cat, the thumbnails all have a human hand.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's because they haven't made the paw yet.
I guess.
They can't, because it's a flip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see, maybe flipping?
It's
He's very
lavaing.
angry.
Cat bits? You know what I mean, like cat ears and cat tail. I didn't mean
Neck
like in the literal sense.
Well, that would be a plot twist for like one of those Neko cat dating sims.
He went all the way up into that? Damn. Alright, another potentially risky bet. The game is just called Under One Wing. Thumbnail does have 3 anime girls in it, but looks slightly professional.
Softcore.
I will also say softcore is probably the most likely option, yep. Okay, I will press on it.
It's just one of those titles.
Fairy fight a large-scale dogfight utilizing the finest warplanes the world has ever known. The lady's name is grandson of legendary fight... Wait, grandson? Never mind, you... Oh, right, you play as a guy. Okay. He arrives at the student dormitory of a legendary flight school academy, only to
Plain
find
girls, isn't it?
every other tenant is a woman.
Are they also fighter planes? That's what I want to know.
No, they are fighter plane pilots. And the first screenshot is him standing over one of them with large breasts. So yeah, softcore porn, we were right. There's no nudity in the screenshots. But the implication is that naughty stuff is going to happen. Someone should make a game on Steam where it's the game we're playing now, where we take bets on what type of game we're about to discover based on the thumbnail and title. Is it porn or is it not?
Yeah, it's not a limp, so we can resume the offensive.
Good. Did it leave?
Yes.
I thought so. Alright, free-to-play game called Date Night. Just has like Date Night written in the title, although the T in night is connected to the E and it kind of makes it look like a heart between them.
That's a tricky one.
I'm going to say cheaply made but legitimate kind of dating game thing.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I think that's a limp. Is that a limp? So it might be a limp.
I didn't see him move prior to going underground. Oh, no. It's one level worse because it's not like anime girl drawings, it's real women.
Oh, great.
Date Night is a story-driven match 3 game with a happy ending. Being an ultimate combination of fun and erotica, begin your adventure to get paired with a beautiful partner and ultimately fulfill your wildest dreams. Your girlfriend will never find out. The game is playable with or without a VR headset.
It's cheaply made porn.
It's the VR game in which, in one hand, you're holding your iPad playing a match 3 game, and all the match 3 games are different sexual positions, while at the same time, a lady is riding you. It's VR porn, but they also incorporated a match 3. That is not what I expected.
Okay.
Also, I'm surprised it's free to play.
They had to hire someone for that.
Yeah, that's very strange. Date Night is the next step in evolution of virtual dating and casual sexual encounters, presented in the form of a catchy match 3 game, being a perfect entertainment and time killer. Tired of your day-to-day basis? Hop on your tablet and play this puzzle game to relax, meet a sexy girl and use your head. Or maybe she'll use yours. And maybe even both of them. Level up and start dating your partner to ultimately explore the wildest of your erotic fantasies without... Yeah, that is what they wrote, hang on. The wildest of your all erotic fantasies without the help of virtual reality devices. Puzzle games have never been any more enjoyable and sexy.
Okay. That just sounds weird. Here's a game that's just in Chinese.
Hang on, they're trying to justify like playing this in the puzzle game, not that boring anymore section. Playing a puzzle game might sound like total boredom to you, but Date Night is simply different. Here the match 3 mechanism is just a background for the engaging story. Which will in no time drag you in so much that you won't be able to stop playing. Engaging story.
Would you play a Chinese-only PUBG ripoff?
Nah. Engaging story.
Mola Mola Vivienne. That sounds like a porn game. And it is.
Well, there's
another one of those sliding puzzles.
That's like betting on black on a roulette wheel. It's a safe bet. I was going to say I didn't get my carves, but we caught it, so that's why I didn't get any carves.
No carves to get.
Idol Manager?
Might be a legit game.
That sounds like it might be legit. It looks like, actually, it kind of looks like it is, yeah? Maybe using like it looks like that game where you play as the private eye with the bouncing boots. What's that called? The follow-up game the guy made was called Deadball, but I don't remember the first game.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't think I ever did a video on it, I just played it my own time. It was quite good as a puzzle game. I'm not describing
episodes of the same game coming out at the same time. Forever Lost episode 1, 2, 3. Each a separate game. Why?
We're fighting a Hyper Tetsukabra. High rank.
Oh
Yeah, that looks like it might be a legitimate, like, idle management sim, yeah. I won't shit on that one. Not my thing, but didn't look like it was just an asset flip. Or, like, softcore porn.
no. Yep. And Winged Sakura Mindy's Arc 2. Is that gonna be porn?
Yeah.
Probably. Yep, it's porn.
What a surprise. Oh, I mean, I'm shocked. Oh, damn it, I forgot to buy more cold drinks. We both got hit by that. How come I'm the only one that got poisoned?
Ah, I got poisoned. I looked away.
Good.
I was mesmerized by the porn.
The frog is not in here.
But he should be down here. I see a frog. He seems angry for some reason.
Already?
It's hyper, of course it's angry.
Alright, gotta remember how these mechanics work.
Takes more damage from that body part that's glowing. Deals more damage from the body part that's glowing, so don't get hit by that rock. It might kill you.
Yep.
His leg is growing, so it's glowing,
Yeah.
so his jump will hurt as well.
There's parts that help the monster, that's for sure.
Yep. On shoe!
Oh, just roll past me as well. Okay, hentai crush. Obviously porn, but is it going to be about being crushed by an anime girl?
Breakout clone?
Because the thumbnail is like a lady with her leg raised.
Breakout clone with sexy picture in the background, possibly?
Okay, well, while you're mounting, I shall have a look. As a single man who desperately wants to have a girlfriend, you have been introduced to a lot of girls via matchmaking service. Let's seduce them and advance your relationship. It's...
Yes,
it's
what's the mechanics?
There is the breakout mechanic game. There's also like a, I don't know, like a mood wheel type thing.
It's fallen over.
Yeah, you're right about it being a breakout, mostly clone. Also, there's full nudity in it as well.
Hooray! More nudity.
Hooray! I'm not going to bother clicking on any of them, but I just find it quite amusing that there's a Japanese game coming out called Cube Human, and then right after it in the list is an American game called Cube Killer. So get the competition out just in time.
Could be the next big thing. Then we have similar names, so someone might buy it instead. Although I don't think that's the thinking behind that. That was
No,
just a weird
it's a
coincidence.
genuine coincidence, yeah.
Hell, sorry.
They kept the spot on its face and just that. No, wait, no, the legs still as well. Dark Alley, no, hang on, I messed that up. Dark Alley Elf. That's actually very hard to say. Dark Alley Elf. There, if I parse it like that, it's easier.
Isn't it a dark elf?
It's a dark alley with an elf in it.
Elves are kind of tricky to say usually. I'm guessing porn because it's an elf.
It is a dark elf. I can confirm.
Okay, if it's a dark elf, it's porn if it's a dark elf.
It's a platformer with porn rewards by the looks of things.
Yep, okay.
Full nudity as well.
Yep.
Play as Francesca the Dark Elf as she, on a bet, travels to the city to find willing men to pay for her services. Fight off thugs and other strange creatures in this sexy action platformer.
Right.
rocket me. Yes. There's his horns.
It's a little less dangerous now.
It looks like they put a lot more effort into like the enemy sex pictures than they did the actual platforming, so it's probably done by like a proper artist.
Yeah, but still, place shit, you're never gonna get to those pictures.
Hentai Puzzle Party. I'm only up to the 6th of March. Although I did mix in a few coming soons.
Yes, and 2019's also in between there.
It's just matching squares. Or no, it's those sliding puzzle ones. Yeah.
Yep.
That's fairly self-explanatory, that one.
So-fi ping pong, okay.
Hentai Girls, 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 and then Robot Female Hero 1.
Okay, that's a name for a game, alright.
Oh no, that was two different ones. Hentai Girls, 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 and then a second one called Robot Female Hero 1. I'm gonna look at both.
Both are gonna be porn, but...
The first one is most definitely porn, yes. Relaxing puzzle, yes, another one where you're sliding the squares. Robot Female Hero 1. Oh, it isn't loading. Seems like you've had... This does not look like how you would think it would look either. What if you combined the weird logic and stories of anime and every single RPG ever, and smart-arse American internet humor and reasoning? Well, you get this, old sport.
It's a meme game.
I think I found something worse than the porn games.
It's a meme game. Meme games are worse.
Also, it looks like...
to be dank, but they're very flat.
Yeah, it looks kind of like it plays like Undertale.
Great, because we needed more of that.
I don't know if I dare read the description of this.
Is it filled with memes?
I don't know, that's why I'm worried.
Are you thinking it might taint the dankness of your stream?
I don't know, let's see. On the planet known as Earth 2 in the continent of Japan, instead of Japan.
Yeah,
very
of course.
American wit at its finest, obviously.
Obviously.
Lives Serena Robo, the robot schoolgirl who defends her country with great pride and fan service. But when an army of evil robots starts coming out of the multi-tower, Serena finds the source of the invasion and puts a stop to it. Along the way she meets the fire robotic DJ Turnup, and the zombie schoolgirl who doesn't care, called Zombie. They'll also meet the gods of this world, a couple of teenagers who are the last survivors from Earth. With classic RPG elements, okay sprite art. No, it's not okay sprite art. Not from the thumbnails.
Is it an RPG Maker game?
No, it looks like Undertale, but not in black and white. Or like with very little colour, I mean. Two endings, 16-bit music, and a story that gets better in the sequel. What? This is bound to be a fun, stereotypical anime video game, right? In all seriousness, old sports, this is not really the best example of modern rocket tech quality. Our latest projects show this, yet in order to understand the lore in the series, this game is somewhat required in order to know what the hell is going on. The grammar of all these sentences is terrible, incidentally.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, actually, you know what? It is an RPG Maker game. Yeah, I recognize some of the assets in the later screenshots. But it's like they couldn't be asked to use to make their own backgrounds, and the enemies are just like they've been made in paint.
Oh, so they put effort in.
Yeah, they've definitely been made in paint. And all the battle backgrounds are just black screens.
Ah, that's they didn't even put stars. That's something.
I wonder if this is this gentleman's first game. Yes, it is. And yet they talk about having to play it to understand the established lore.
Yep, He's trying to like make a new Mass Effect.
Oh, well, in that case, he's probably going to do a better job than Andromeda.
Probably.
Looks about the same visually speaking. It wasn't a cat quest.
Didn't fancy fighting more of this guy.
Zara. Hey, come on, let's get out of here.
Gungrave VR. Did they get the Gungrave license?
I saw that as well, yeah. Oh, there's a new
I
Picross
think
game coming
they
out.
got the Gungrave. Yep, they got the Gungrave license. This
Picross
is a licensed
Bonbon.
Gungrave game. An anime that came out 20 years ago. What the
There was a game of that on Steam a long time ago, wasn't there, that people played? I think I remember
No,
trying
I
it.
don't think so.
I must be confusing it with something else that was similar then.
Probably. Gungrave was a mafia story that turned into Helsing halfway through, for some reason.
That does not sound like the thing I played. No, it was like wall running and dual pistol shooting.
That was Guns the Duel or something like that.
That sounds more like it, yeah.
It was a Korean game, and there was
Yes.
a fighting style called Korean style, and if you weren't using that, you were a scrub.
We do need to delete Steam, I agree. Oh no, but then like the Epic Store would win or something, and don't want that either. Maybe just have them do the slightest bit of quality control. Just a little bit of quality
Not
control.
possible. Not possible.
Like, it's not like they're wasting their time making games anymore, so it's something else to do.
They're too busy counting their money. It's annoying that the first Gungrave game ever, or like in 20 years, is in VR. Oh,
There's something else G-ranked is easy-ish.
20 congas.
I was looking at that one. 2 Celtis. G-rank 2 Celtis.
That's not very hard.
They're G-rank, they could destroy us.
I doubt it.
Okay, there's a game coming out, Q1 2019. It's called Our Love... Yeah, it's not Lonely. Our Lovely Escape. Anime girl. In the thumbnail. Porn, visual novel. Low rent, high rent.
Low rent porn.
I'm gonna say softcore. Let's see. Your life was a peaceful one. Each day you work alongside your, in brackets, otherwise question mark, all-female workforce. Oh, so it's saying, but you're a guy. In the pursuit of creating otome games. Will you complete your life with a cute girlfriend? Will you be doomed to a life of normalcy? Or, question mark, find out in this, in brackets, mostly, question mark, normal visual novel. What?
Okay, what the flip? Okay, I found a game for you. It's called Boarding College 2, and it's got a schoolgirl with a flipped skirt in the thumbnail.
Low rent, full nudity, garbage.
Okay, that's a penis. Well, I'm closing this window.
Oh, the description of the game I was just reading specifically says it doesn't contain like hard nudity or porn.
Surprising.
They'll patch it in later for a nominal fee. Probably.
Obviously.
Senpai Teaches Me Japanese Part 1. Now this is going to be using porn to teach a language. I'm all for it.
That would be interesting. Yep.
Let's see.
But it
I'm also
won't
going to
be.
guess like RPG Maker Flip. Have you ever wanted to learn Japanese? With cute graphics, funny dialogue, and visual novel style learning, this is a great place to start.
So it's an actual trying to teach game instead of porn. Huh.
Yeah, it is
Where's the
actually, it's
porn?
teaching you. What does this symbol represent? That's A. What does this symbol represent? That is... Oh no, it's testing me. I think it's Ka. No, it's Ki. seeing what other ones are here. Yeah, it's just like the teacher is an anime girl. But hey, if you need that to learn, that's a good way to start to learn the hiragana.
Yeah, Katama Shoujo is a decent visual novel for being like a 4chan project.
I'm not playing it. Also, I think it's banned on Twitch.
Yeah, it is. Although at this point, it's kind of tame compared to the shit that's on Steam.
You mean like some of the stuff we've talked about tonight?
Yep. Like the one I previously just mentioned, which was just 3 girls with penises going at each other in the screenshot.
Alright, here's one that could be weird. Also, we've been hitting the smaller of the two, right?
Yes. The one with the broken horn?
Yeah. It's called Bound Up and Squirming. It's got like a really bad CGI dude screaming in the thumbnail. So, porn game, actual platformer. Also, its release date is soon.
Yeah, so never. Porn game.
Well, if it is porn, it's not gonna have the type of graphics you... What the hell? No. It's kind of like...
Mark?
I'm trying to think of a game to compare it to. Maybe like an Endless Runner thing? Or not an Endless... Like that game where you're riding the bike but you can't ride the bike.
Happy Wheels.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like that. You're all bound up and stuck in a hospital gown, but that won't keep you down, right? Hop to it, and you to get through levels of obstacles, but you can only hop.
I see, so it's one of those funny physics.
Yeah, it's where like the levels are like, there's some that look like they're made of jelly, and like things that spin. Not porn, though. Not porn at all.
Surprising.
If it had an anime girl on the cover, then you could almost be certain.
Yes.
I was like, why the hell is there 2 mining points up there? But I guess that's the secret zone up there, so that's why.
Yep. Alright, started.
They're staying together. I'm just going to hit the target I see when I'm not looking at Steam. I mean, taking the hunt very seriously. I finally found a legitimate game at the very least, Devil May Cry 5.
Wow.
That took a while to get to an actual game.
No, I think we went past like...
Oh, I saw Dead or Alive.
6.
That doesn't really count as an actual game.
Kind of does.
They edited out all the bouncing boobies for the Western release.
No, they didn't.
I thought they did. I remember reading outrage about that.
Yep, but they didn't really.
They just said they did so that people would stop complaining, the people that would never buy the game anyway.
Yep. But I think, was Dead or Alive at Evo at some point?
I don't know, an advert for it played or something, and they had strippers on stage, and they like cut the stream so they could get them off the stage. Yeah.
Nice.
Because they don't allow women who are fully clothed to act in a seductive manner on stage.
Nice.
It's okay, sorry, you can do that if you want. I won't judge you. I mean, I will, but I won't tell you that I did. She just sauntered away. Barely a dash at all.
Ignored the kill word. But there she.
Kind of glad she did, because if she'd run in front of me, she would have definitely pulled this controller out of my hand. Alright, here's another. This is a risky one. Although after that, remind me to talk about the one that's just called Femdom Waifu.
Oof, that's boring.
But the one I saw first, this is a bit more risky, because it's a direct translation from Chinese, it looks like. So it's called Juice Girl.
That's
so
hard to say.
It's not necessary.
If it's Chinese, not Japanese, it's probably not porn because
it's
that's
Chinese.
forbidden. They're not allowed porn in China.
Well, I'm just assuming that because it's a name fully in kanji, I'm not recognizing any of the symbols as the Japanese ones I know of. Alright, let's press on it and see. Something special to you as a gift. Click to playing the game and unlock all the collections. What is it though?
What tags on the right hand side.
RPG, indie, casual, nudity, sexual content.
Okay, it's not Chinese then. Or
The text still looks Chinese to me. Hang on, let me press on a few more. Yeah, that is Chinese, that is not Japanese.
Interesting.
This game is placement games. Click to playing the game and unlock all the collections. Simple leisure click operation and play. Revenue from selling specialty juices by clicking on them. Then upgrading and unlocking roles can lead to more revenue multiples. Keep trying to click. Let your girls help you work together to make money.
Those are some words.
Yep, that is not anything I'm going to carry on reading. Also, there's a censorship DLC for Femdom Waifu. So it comes uncensored and you have to buy the censorship DLC? What?
Sure sounds like it. Also, I've lost the second Celtas. I can't find it anywhere.
I thought it literally only just left me. I was fighting both still. It's alright, not in front of them. There. Ah, dear. A game where the perfect anime waifu will train, dominate, deny, and humiliate you. Doesn't it sound great, slave?
That's not my fetish.
The first screenshot is the lady dressed as a schoolgirl sitting in the chair saying, "You were made to suffer for me, wanker."
I imagine her with a very British accent for some reason.
And the two options on the right are Edge and I Came.
The fuck?
You were made to suffer for me, wanker. I wonder, why is she British? I want to see if there's any more Britishisms. Well, sadly not in the screenshots. No.
I think that might have been unintentional.
I think so. Maybe like just a translation or word they'd heard somewhere. Oh, this is a genre of game I didn't know existed. Maybe Valinar seems like the sort to know what a JOI game is.
What?
JOI.
I am not familiar with that term.
It's the genre of game known as jerk-off instruction.
What the? Nice.
A dynamic game with lust, pain, and frustration. Worship your mistress and obey her commands. Lots of stroking, edging, and verbal abuse. Different outcomes. Chance to ruin, come, or be totally denied. Erotic humiliation.
Nice.
Hours of masochistic pleasure. Made with love.
Nice. Okay.
Out on March 9th.
At least we found one Celtus.
The other one's dead.
Is it? Where did you kill it?
I killed it out where we were fighting them. And here's me thinking I'm the one not paying attention. His episode sold, so we got in there.
I found a game that might be interesting for us. It's called Monster Hunting. ... For love.
Oh. Okay. Tell me about it so I don't need to find it, because I found one called Furry Chronicles.
Oh, that's...
And I'm curious.
This page is having trouble loading. Okay, there we go.
It's trying to help you.
Yep, that's a very anthropomorphic innkeeper in the shape of a wolf holding a very suggestive bone.
I thought you were supposed to hunt the monsters, though.
It's not porn, though.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
You're trying to date the monsters.
But are they based on, like, are they Monster Hunter ripoffs, or...?
Nope. That's a Medusa, that's a slime, that's a zombie, that's a were-ape.
Look, I know you're talking just to cover you pressing the add to wishlist button. Just get over with.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what Furry Chronicles is. The visual style is like... It's like Tails, but he's a squirrel. Like conquers bad fur day, but with an overly
Sonic
cartoonish
OC,
look.
but porn game. Nice.
Furry Chronicles is a classic side-scrolling platformer game with challenging levels and puzzles. I don't think it has any kind of like adult theme at all. It's just...
Why is it called that then? Why?
I don't know.
What?
You play as a sheep
Confused.
sometimes. You collect apples. Handcrafted levels, unlockable playable characters. Nope, I think it was maybe just to get attention. I mean, I made me look at it to see if it was porn, so I guess again it worked. There's a game coming out called Cyborg Ninja versus the Third Reich.
Eh.
What was about on that just being porn?
Hey, One Piece game. One Piece World Seeker.
Oh yeah, that's out pretty soon, which just shows how little we've, or how far we've gone. We're still in like the start of March or the middle of March.
March 14th. And I've never seen the full One Piece episode.
You're like.
And I'm not gonna start now because there's like 900 of them.
Yep.
That train is way gone.
Derailed. Blazing fireball. Very Shakespeare to date or not to date cat girls. That sounds like something that exists.
Probably. That sounds familiar.
Alright, now this is a interesting guess. It's called Hope. It has two women drawn in the thumbnail, but not in the Japanese style at all. Very kind of plain westerny kind of look. The background almost kind of looks like Minecraft, but they're not like pixel.
Can I hear the title again?
Hope.
Just Hope.
Yeah, it might be like some kind of sad story about depression.
Visual novel? No porn?
I'm going to say no porn visual novel as well. Alone you wake up amnesiac, trying to uncover your past by exploring the world.
Okay.
It's a point and click. But it uses like real pictures imposed on badly made computer graphics.
Never mind.
It's kind of, it's jarring but in a very interesting way.
I've got a game for you.
Yeah.
Lily Cycle Rainbow Stage, 3 exclamation points, and I can see anime girls in the thumbnail. Looks kinda cutesy though.
Softcore. Softcore.
I'm gonna say
or a really big,
as well.
or a really big disclaimer saying they're 18 years old.
Yuri drama. It's full on.
Is there a full-on disclaimer saying everyone pictured is 18 years old?
One would hope so.
They usually do it like at the top.
Age 17.
Age
21. Age 17. Okay. Nope.
That's legal in Japan. That's not legal in America though. So presumably they have to go by Steam's rules. No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Steam cares or checks.
Oh, okay, but Steam doesn't care. But if they put it on a platform that did care, that was based in the US, I thought you were limited by their rules.
Probably.
Okay, well, that's certainly a thing.
Sakura no Mori, a cross, Dreamers 2, but an actual Christian cross.
Oh, Christian. That could be like some kind of religious thing.
It's got a Japanese title in front of it, and it's got also got an anime girl.
Softcore because it's got a religious type of slight to it.
Okay, let me quickly eat and then I'll reveal what it is.
17 is legal in a lot of states. I honestly thought it was 18 in every state in America.
Sexual content, nudity, adventure, and gore are the tags.
Oh.
The tags.
Oh. It's for people who want to get off to seeing anime girls get decapitated.
Japanese and Chinese only.
Sorry, Zeppo, I didn't mean to call you out. That's a joke. He's into much worse stuff.
So the cross was for the anime girls getting killed then. Okay.
Alright, here's the best risky guess. It's a game, it's called Kids.
Just kids.
Just kids. The thumbnail is white with like the outlines of 5 kids with the word kids.
That's just a normal game. Nothing fishy
What
going
is
on.
the game type though? Like, what could that? Is that a story game?
Platformer.
Platform. Okay, we'll try that. What the hell? A game of crowds is the description. And then it's got a bunch of like quotes saying. A Chinese publisher has apparently quoted as saying, "This is desperate. You need color." Someone, and then someone else just saying, "Weird." It's an interactive animation.
Okay, so it's an artsy game
It
then.
allows you to move with crowds or against crowds until everyone is gone.
It's an artsy
It's
game.
an artsy
Okay.
fartsy game. That is not what I was expecting.
Well, thank God. That could have been a lot worse.
I was expecting like pregnancy simulator.
I'm sure someone has done that one before.
Oh, almost certainly, yes. I want to find like one more good one. Hentai Nation, that's too on the nose. Or other body part. There's a one that's up to interpretation. It's called Tokyo Chronos. It does have an anime girl, pink hair in the thumbnail with a lot of white.
That could be a normal game, normal visual novel, I mean.
I'm going to go for softcore, like asset games. So either like match cards, match 3.
Or like RPG Maker?
Yeah, it could be. Okay, let's find out. It looks like it plays like the non-dungeon sections of Persona. Almost.
Okay.
An empty, deserted Shibuya where time has frozen over, a mystery full of suspense, woven by 8 childhood friends trapped inside. A lost memory, a mysterious message. I am dead, who killed me? To kill or not to kill, you decide. Wait a minute. The thumbnail has the Persona 5 guy in it.
That's not allowed.
I mean,
That's
no,
copyright
it's
violation.
probably different just enough to not get sued, but that is totally Joker.
Legally distinct Joker.
It's the exact same hairdo and he's in the exact same pose from the Persona 5 box.
We are legally distinct Joker. Okay.
The art style in-game looks similar to like, more like Persona 4, but yeah, that is totally Joker. Like 100% that is Joker.
That's risky.
Yep,
Someone might get sued.
but an actual type of game. Of some kind, like murder mystery by the sounds of it. Let's see if there's more description here. It describes itself as a VR mystery novel. Mystery visual novel.
Okay.
That is a novel way to do it.
Might be intriguing. Probably not gonna play it.
It's making some hefty claims of people who've worked on it in the production staff. Apparently, like the editor producer of Sword Art Online. Did he also do the art for like Persona 5? Because that would explain the similarity of like the characters' basic look.
Might have done.
It's weird though, because only the one that looks like Joker looks like the way he does, which is the Persona art style. The rest don't. They look like typical anime style.
Okay, yeah, here I found a game that's interesting to me. Blossoming Yandere.
That's the one where you like you like cutting people, right? Is that the one?
You're so in love with a person you kill everyone that gets close.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, yeah. You kill people who get close to your waifu. Okay, tell me more.
Let's see. Let's open this up. It's got a release date. It's RPG Maker clone.
Yeah. Well, it's not a clone that you're making in RPG Maker. It's just that you get most of the assets provided for you, is all.
It looks like an RPG Maker horror game. I think these might be the same assets they used in Ioni, that RPG Maker horror game.
Don't know what that is. Also, after we kill this is going to be the last time. We should probably check and see if we can make his G rank stuff, because it's probably better than what we're using.
I think my stuff has the same defense as like this stuff unupgraded, so it's probably better. Get like
What about weapon
low
though?
G rank set. Weapon, I would have to like make the normal catcher watcher weapon first.
I thought you could upgrade straight into the G rank weapons. Might be misremembering.
So. I don't think so. You have to go all the way down the tree.
I want to find one more, either funny one or just one that we can guess on that has that could go both ways.
Yeah, same here, but I think we broke through the porn game wall. Never mind, there's more. But that's too obvious.
Yeah, I don't want one that's like, this is porn, because it's like, obviously.
Hey, we made it all the way to the sinking city.
God, I hope people are finding this entertaining, us looking for these, because mostly I'm just walking around in circles when I'm not hitting the monster.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like anyone watches this anyways.
True. It's nothing to do with anime girls, but there is a game coming out in the end of March called Russia Simulator, and I'm curious how politically correct or incorrect this is going to be.
It's gonna be a meme game. Meme game to the max.
Below that, there's another game that's got a German word in it, but the start of it is Into the Ice Nazis of something Wabenland? Like Niche Labenland? Something?
Neuschwabenland?
That sounds like it, yeah. What's that? Is that like just a place relevant to World War II? Or?
Germany.
Okay, I'll look at that one then. 4 years in the making, finally coming to PC, Into the Ice Nazis of that place, the official sequel to the multi-Game of the Year and award-winning Into the Dark?
Seriously?
Into the Dark rings the bell for me, but I can't remember why.
They followed it up with that title?
Adventure, shooter, trash, comedy, politics and nudity. You have been warned. Maybe I don't remember it. It's got a bunch of helicopters flying into an Aurora Borealis from which stereotypical UFOs are coming.
An Aurora Borealis.
And they're buy Into the Dark Ultimate Trash Edition for £4.
Skip.
Yeah.
Not gonna do that.
In Russia Simulator, for the record, just because I quickly went back, you're just drinking vodka until you die.
Great. That's a Russia Simulator.
In VR.
Right?
In VR.
Oh, in VR. So that's the selling point. Great. Great.
Yeah.
Sounds like an amazing game.
Alright, a Chinese game called Fantasy of Expedition. It's got like a sprite-based RPG, kind of Stardew Valley type of look from the thumbnail. Can't tell the gender of anybody in it.
Just a game then, probably?
Could just be a game.
But you never know.
Oh. It's not how I expected, but unfortunately the description of it is entirely in Chinese, so I can't read it. But it looks
Chinese
like
only.
it's like Final Fantasy battles, but on a much larger scale.
Okay.
Yeah, English language is not supported.
Yeah, I think we broke through the porn wall. Most of these games we've mentioned won't release in the time they've specified.
Almost certainly. Alright, this is super duper last one. Lady with a like magic staff on the front, pink hair, called Yuki's Tale. Or Yuki Tale. But it's like tale as in T-A-L-E, so story. 29th of March. Doesn't look like she's, looks like it's wearing a cummerbund, but not anything else. So I'm gonna say hardcore, but trying hard to hide it. RPG.
Okay. Let's find out.
Let's see.
Also, I have no idea how wounded this Ketchamacha is.
Oh, that's not a lady.
That's a dude?
It's a dude. It's an RPG Maker game, and that's apparently a guy. Yuki's Tale is an adult yaoi or BL JRPG inspired by animes and tells a story about a young healer named Yuki who has to face a dilemma: to get a great reward by returning to his guild or help his fellow adventurer and then turn him into a hero. Okay.
Okay.
And the update
got
said,
one.
even though it's meant to be out in the end of March, the update from 13th of February says, good news everybody, I finished the demo.
Nice. Yep. That sounds about right for these kind of games. My final one is gonna be one that I can't pronounce, so this is gonna be fun. Kime Okuru, Sora no Hana, and it's got, I see two cute anime girls.
The hardest core you've ever seen.
Okay, let's find out. No, it looks like cute anime girls doing cute things. That's it.
What, you mean entirely, like, safe?
Yes.
I find that very hard to believe.
I think this is what they call a moe.
So that's like just like cutesy story.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got English subtitles.
I couldn't help looking one more page deep, and that same game every time we do this is still not out yet, called what? My Neighbors Are Demons?
Yep, that
It's
one's been
always
on there
there.
for years.
Its
I think
release
that
date's now
one's
just
been on
changed
there
to
for-
eventually.
Yep. It's been on there for at least a year.
I
If
feel
not
sorry
more.
for anybody. Well, maybe you can't buy it yet, but if you could, then that's just flat out a scam. Maybe it's got a Patreon that's just generating too much money to bother bringing something out.
Probably.
It's addictive looking through this and making fun of it.
Yes, it is. Just looking at the worst things on Steam
Almost done.
with a slight adult-only undertones.
Yep. Oh, come on, he's leaving again. He was limping.
Hey, I've reached into the ice, Nazis of Neuschwabenland. Yep, it was Neuschwabenland. Do you see where it went?
I'll let you know when it's out. It's on my wish list. He sleeps up. That was Soul Steel 9 for the record. Anybody watching this on YouTube, just to make sure names get put to statements.
Nice. Yep, just keep us updated on that one.
I feel
Oh, I
like
found it. He sleeps upside down.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've heard of this game before as well, but pressing on it I don't recognize it. It's called Time Traveling Raptors.
That's a title.
Yep, Time Traveling Raptors have come to the modern day and you have to shoot them. Although it's not just raptors, because one of the screenshots very clearly shows a T-Rex. Doesn't look bad. It looks like it has an okay-ish style. Yeah, I just saw a pop-up window for somebody
Don't
commenting on
forget
one of my YouTube videos saying yeet.
Tropico 6, we've reached a real game again.
I thought that was already out. That must have been 5, I guess.
Yep. Fazbear Nightmare, there's another bloody Fazbear game coming out.
Of course there is. They generate money. Oh, okay, this is the super duper last one. Take bets. The game is called Trap Shrine. Anime girl on the front. Japanese writing. No, Chinese writing. 30th of March.
Trap Shrine.
Trap Shrine.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, don't cheat.
Okay. I'm not cheating. I'm thinking this might be softcore visual novel.
But gay,
From-
right? It's not. It's
Possibly.
got to be like male, right?
It depends on if you think traps are gay or not.
Oh, that's right. That's a debate. Yes. The trap was a goddess. The enshrined deity turned out to be a cross-dressing goddess that was sealed to marry me. This new frontier in the
Okay.
world of cutie boy visual novels is brought to you by the Ultimate Team. The cross-dressing legend starts here.
Okay, I can get behind this. Oh boy.
I like that just my cat, your cat, and you are just all watching me murder the poor Kichawacha there.
And we've reached a We Happy Few season pass on the 31st of March.
Wait, if you're playing as a lady though, this is just a hetero relationship. Because you're playing as a lady.
Are you playing as a lady?
Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Self-proclaimed big sister, shrine maiden, and also a trap.
Right.
The protagonist...
we've got
Wait, no, but it says the
three
protagonist
traps here.
loving big sister. Her position as a sister is put to the test due to, like, a rivalry or whatever. No, I
Yeah,
think...
but she's a trap. and also big sister. That's how that works, apparently.
Is it though? After enduring countless years of ascetic training to inherit his parents' shrine, our protagonist is surrounded by a parade of cuties with a surprise. Despairing over not being able to enjoy a normal love, he seeks the aid of his local enshrined deity.
If you scroll down a bit, you find the protagonist. The protagonist is called Masato. And that's apparently a chief priest of the shrine. So it's a dude with 3 other dudes.
And as if the heavens themselves heard his plight, the goddess manifests in front of him. But fate would deem that the goddess he unsealed was a trap goddess.
Nice. TM.
2 to 3 hours of playtime, narrative-based visual novel game.
Yep, with nudity.
Wait, I didn't see a nudity warning. I thought it was like softcore.
It's got nudity in the tags.
Oh, okay.
But not sexual content, so it's softcore.
Also, for the record, you do have to build up by the looks of things.
Yeah. You might see some male presenting.
No, actually, no. You can build. You have to build the maxed out version of the high rank version, but you don't have to build the low rank version and keep going up. You can go straight into the maxed out high rank.
Ah, I see.
So that's how they balanced it. Yeah, that's what it was. That's not nearly as bad, I guess.
Though making the low rank stuff and then the high rank stuff is probably cheaper overall.
Actually, yeah, with the armor we've got currently, the higher tier high rank stuff is better than the G rank stuff we have access to. Well, anyway,